This is the another example of develop the formulate of LPP problem. Please all of you read the problem and then we have to develop formulate of LPP. The solution of the problem is, first identify the decision variables. First identify the decision variables. In this problem, let x1, x2 be the number of units of two grades of paper. Paper of X and Y. Next step 2 is construct a objective function. Since the profit for the grades of paper X and Y the objective function is the maximum profit is to maximize the profit. Therefore, Z equal to maximum of Z equal to 200 x1 plus 500 x2. Then constraints. Third one is constraints. The constraints are one is x1 is less than or equal to 400. Second one is x2 is less than or equal to 300. Third one is 0.2 x1 plus 0.4 x2 is less than or equal to 160. Finally, fourth one is always x1 comma x2 is greater than or equal to. This is the formulate of the LPP of the above problem. I will explain and I will repeat once again. First identify the decision variables of the problem. Here there are two grades of the papers. Then we can identify two variables, that is x1, x2. So here x1, x2 be the number of units of two grades of the paper of x and y. And then we have to calculate the objective function. So objective function is represented as Z. The profit of the grades of each paper of x and y is represented here. The x of the profit is paper grade profit is 200 rupees and y of the paper grade profit is 500. Therefore, we have to calculate the maximum profitability. Then define maximum Z equal to 200 x1 plus 500 x2. This is nothing but a objective function. And then we construct a constraints. Here number of the here more than, it cannot produce more than 400 tons of the grade X. That means X1 is represented as less than or equal to 400, and 300 tons of grade Y in a week, that is represented as X2 is less than or equal to 400, and there are 160 production hours in a week. It requires 0.2 and 0.24 hours to produce a ton of products X and Y. Then that is represented as 0.2 X1 plus 0.24 X2 less than or equal to 160. So we know always every variables in the formulation of the LPP X1 X2 are must be greater than or equal to zeros only. This is the formulation of the LPP. And then using the formulation of LPP, we solve the above problem of X1, comma X2 values using graphical method or simplex method. Using graphical methods, the variables must be only two variables only. If we have two variables, we use graphical method. If we have more than two variables, we consider as a solve the above problem using the simplex method only. Okay.